Good afternoon and welcome to the Craft Room. I'm Ellie Barnes. It's not often I come to you at this time of the day, but today I am. I'm coming to you live from the Craft Room because I want you to be able to see what I've got in my new box. I've got a great big box here next to me with all the new exciting things out of the new catalogue that's coming out in May. I'm not allowed to show you inside the catalogue, but I will show you what I've been able to buy. And that way you'll get to see some of the great things that you'll be able to get hold of yourself. Now, just before I... just trying to concentrate here. Just before I go too far, I'm just making sure I'm coming to you live in the right spot. So I'm going to turn the camera down to the desk now, and we'll get started and have a look at all these wonderful things we've got. So it won't be a moment. I'll just turn it down. I'm using a new system here. So that's not too bad today. And there's the catalogue. I'll just sneak peek there of things. So there's the catalogue that you'll get in May. And we're going to have a look at all the exciting things that are going to be in there. So I'll just put that aside. And we're going to start with the new colours. So I'll start with the cardstock. This is all these exciting colours I've already been talking about and posting about. But I have been calling one of the colours wrong. So let's get them right this time. I've got Peach Pie, Petunia Pop. I love that colour. I love this one too. Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink was a colour we had a long time ago and it's come back again. So we've got it back, Pretty in Pink. It's a beautiful coloured pink. Summer Splash. Now this is what the one I was saying was Summer Shade. It's Summer Splash. And actually when you think about it, it does look like some nice beautiful water that you'd like to jump into. And Shy Shamrock, which is pretty apt because the day we received this was St. Patrick's Day. So they're the coloured cardstocks. So I'll pop them all aside and let's have a look at, we'll start with the ink, will we? These ink pads are so wonderful. Okay, we've got five new colours. So all the ink pads come in the colours. Again, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and Pretty in Pink. Now, I want to show you, on the back of them is a sticker. Now, I'm going to show you how I put a colour there and the name at the front and the back. So if it gets put in correctly in the holder, you can still read it. And I put this strip here. Stampin Up suggest that you put it in here, but I found that got very inky and messy, so I put it along the side here, and you can still see what colour you're stamping with at any time, and that stops you from stamping or putting your stamp onto the wrong pad. Now I'm just going to peel off. This is how you do the colours. It's very easy. Peel off the label. I'm taking the blank one and placing it on the side. And then at the bottom here is in English. And I'll place that along the front. And the top one's in English, and it can go along there. So that's how you mark up your stamp pads, so you know what you've got. And on the back here, you've got two that are in another language. You can use those on your blender brushes or your daubers or ink refills to indicate which colours they are. That's stamp pads. Let's pop them out of our road. And look, you had a sneak peek of this. Let's bring it in. This is our new ribbon. And I'll hold it up a bit so you can see. It does have a border there on the edge. I'm not sure if that's coming across. Oh, see if we can get it in focus. Bit high. There is a border there. It's not showing too well. It's beautiful ribbon. You can tie bows very easily with it. And she says as she tries to do one on camera. Oh, that's not too bad. And it's very soft ribbon, so not too bad at all. Okay. And again, it comes in all the different colours. We've got them there. That one, and this one I tied before. So there's all your colours. Bit of a mess, but they're there. They're fabulous. I love them. It's going to be great ribbon to work with. And it's not thick and bulky, so it'll be nice on a card. Now, you can get the blends pens. I like the Stays On blends. They're my favourite. They're all upside down and roundabout. And I've got them in each of the colours here, so that'll make colouring in great. You can get them, so each of these come in, if you're not aware, of a dark shade and a light shade of the same colour. And they all have two brush ends, or two ends. One's a brush end and one's a texture end. And they have markers here so you can quickly see when you're opening them which end. The brush end's thicker and the texture end's thinner. So they're great. Now they do have the markers, the thinner ones, if you like those. I didn't get those to start with because I got everything else. Well, not everything, but I got lots. Also we got these beautiful, they call them, I've got to read the back, 2024-2026 in colour. That's these colours that we're talking about today. Shimmer gems. So shimmer gems. And I'm going to show you again how shiny. They are shimmery. They really are shimmery. So we've got the petunia pop. We have the pretty in pink, the summer splash, the shy shamrock, and the peach pie. Now, I want to show you what I do. Now, this is just another little hint that I do to make life easier. On the back here is its name. It doesn't have the colours, just its name. So I write it on the front because when I've got my box of gems and things out, I need to have it on the front so I can see what I'm pulling out. But I also write on the colours, the names of all the colours. So here I've written them down: Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, and Peach Pie. I'm getting tongue-tied with those words. So hopefully that gives you some ideas about how you can label up these so you can find them easily. And I do it for all the gems so that whenever I'm pulling through my gems and I might be working with a different colour, I can quickly read what colour those gems are to match them up. So it just makes life a little bit easier. Also, in colour paper, designer series paper. Now it's 6 inches by 6 inches. And I think I've got too many there. Or 15.2 centimetres by 15.2 centimetres. Now there's 4 designs. So the first design is these circles, and on the other side is this rather unusual pattern, which is really going to be quite pretty on a card. So I'll just show you through this first lot of designs. So this was the Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, and Pretty in Pink. And then they have another design, and it's got leaves and flowers on one side and stripes on the other. Again, in each of the 5 colours. Oh, well, let's turn them over this way again. Now you get 4 sheets of each, so that gives you quite a bit to play with and use and make cards and all sorts of things with. So great little pack to get hold of. And it does have, you can get this design in the other in colours, last year's in colours, which is the Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue and Pebble Path. But you can also get a pack in each of the colour families, so the Regals, the Subtles, the Brights and the Neutrals. So that design's available, those designs are available in all the colours. Now, Stampin' Up have brought something new out, something exciting. We've got this. What's so new? Well, let's have a look. They've brought out a set of envelopes and cards. So you've got, each card has its own envelope. So we've got the blue flowers, we've got the green leaves, we've got the pink and orange flowers, the yellow splodges, and the green plaid. Now there's only one of each in the envelope, in the pack, but you can then grab these sets to make quick and easy cards. Now I think I'll start with this set here. So the first thing we could put on, oh, I think I lost one, one's fallen out. I'm going to put them there. The first thing we can put on, I'll put that aside and I'll put this there so we can go through them. We have, now there's 2 of each, so I'm trying to make sure I get them. So we've got cupcakes, a cat, a typewriter, luggage, plans, camera. This one has cactuses, lemons, a scene, a frame, coffee cups. We've got birds, we've got a party dog, a rainbow, balloons, cake, feathers, and we've got a hot air balloon. This is the one that's falling apart. A hot air balloon and a flag and book. All those could go on top of any one of these cards. And then you add your words. So we have happy birthday. Thanks, friend. You're the icing on the cake. All the best. Thanks for always being a friend. The world needs more people like you. Or you could have this style of words. Beautiful. Love you. Happy. Hello. Howdy. Or hip hip hooray. Birthday. Celebrate. Good luck. Or even these. You've got here's to you and so happy for you. Happy day. Bunches of thanks. Love you forever. It's your birthday. Consider yourself hugged. Lots of different ideas there to put the words on the front of your card. Don't want to use those words? Want to stamp your own? They've thought of that. You've got labels. Look at all these wonderful labels. There's that one. All different ones. On this page alone, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different labels. And then there's those, and those, and these. Now I have made a card with this label. I did this when we were on stage. We had to have a look at these packs. So I got this label. This is they have two different sets of cards. I bought the bright set. This is the more subtle set, or neutral set. And I grabbed this label out of this one. And the other set over here is flowers, all flowers and leaves. And I used one of the flowers out of here, you'll see. Let me just gently get that out. So we'll just put that to the side there. So we've got flowers. There's this beautiful big flower here that you could colour in. Also lots of little flowers. I love that rose. That looks gorgeous. And again, more flowers you can colour, or you can leave them blank. You can leave them black and white. And then there's this one. And this one. And I used on this card this flower that matched the label, and this leaf. And that just made me a card in seconds. So it just shows that this is a quick and easy way, I'll do that after, to make cards. So I'm really looking forward to playing with that and showing you some ideas. But there's more. There's a wonderful set called the Layers of Beauty. Now the Layers of Beauty comes with its own stamp set. Now it's a polymer one. It's a clear see-through one. And it has grateful for you and happy anniversary, God bless, you make my heart smile. But this is a great big stamp, and I can show you how big it is. It is huge. I will pull it out and show you. It is, oh, here you go. It is huge. So that takes up quite a bit of your card space. It's glorious. So we'll have to have a play with that soon. And here's the dies that match it, the Layers of Beauty dies. And it cuts out this beautiful, great big group of roses, but it also cuts out this rose on its own with this die. Then you've got this one for the flowers, and we've got the leaf, and I think we've got that little one too. And then you've got some extra leaves and a label. So if that wasn't enough with this set, don't like colouring in? Stampin' Up have made it easy. We have some masks. Now I'm going to pop these masks in the middle. Now we're going to start with mask 1. They are labelled here at the corner. I'm not sure if you can see that. Have I got that in the right place to be seen? It's a bit hard to see actually. I can see it quite clearly, but it's hard for the camera to pick it up. So if I actually do it, I'm going to do it on here. If I place this on, now it goes this way. There. This is a bit rough, but that's going to colour in all those flowers. But then if I place this one, number 2, no, that's number 3. This is number 2. On top, I'll take that away and place number 2 there. And I haven't quite got it in the right spot. I should have left the other one there. No, I'm around the wrong way. It's this way I've got to go. Because it's upside down to the stamp, I will colour in other bits of the flowers. And then this one will colour in other parts as well. So it's going to layer it up 3 times the colour. And with the leaves, it's twice. So it's once and then twice. So we'll be able to colour very quickly and easily using these masks. but I didn't have it. It's a bit hard to show without having stamped it. But that's something we'll get onto as we get closer to the date of the catalogue release. So let's pop that aside while we find some more exciting things. There are some bundles in here. There's this one, The Loveliest Tree. Now this is a rubber stamp, but it has the most greetings you'll ever need. Thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, and sending heartfelt sympathies. As for the dies, The Loveliest Tree dies, we can cut out this beautiful big tree. And it's gorgeous. It's very hard to see, but it is very detailed. We also can cut out this set of little leaves. We've got some other leaves we can cut out, or we can cut out just the tree trunk with empty branches. And we also have some leaves we can cut out, or some foliage we can cut out to put onto the tree. So that's a great little set, and as I said, it could be used for any occasion. What about attention shoppers? Attention shoppers, here's something just for you. This is a great idea. And it's great. We've got birthdays, thank you, just for you. Shopping is always a good idea. I think many of us feel that way. Or treat yourself. And we've got the shopping cart. We have the a plant, a cake, a bag of shopping, and some, I've got my tongue tied, and a bunch of flowers. It's a polymer set also, so it just sits in there. And so we've got a shopping cart where you've got your two pieces and you can stamp it together. But you can also, with these fabulous dies, build your own shopping cart and place it then on top of what you've already stamped or made. I've seen a card made with this, and they had filled it with a whole lot of bottles for a birthday card, and it looks sensational. But we've also got dies that will cut out the plant, the shopping bag, the cake, the bottle, and the bunch of flowers. So we'll be playing with that set soon. What's life without a new embossing folder? But look how big this embossing folder is. This is the size of our normal embossing folders we've had. This embossing folder, and I'll take them out, I'll show you. This embossing folder, this is card front size. This is half an A4 sheet of card. So you could emboss the front and the back of your card all in one. I think that's exciting. And it'll be great for scrapbookers and all sorts of things. So something really fun to look forward to. That other embossing folder is currently available in the catalogue, but this one will be available when we launch the new catalogue in May. What else have we got? Well, it's time for some sweets, isn't it? Don't we all love sweets where everything goes together and life is easy? Well, we've got all these together. So this is the Thoughtful Wishes suite, and it's, or Thoughtful Journey, I think it's called. And it's got the Thoughtful Wishes dies and stamps. And these stamps are just some lovely leafy stamps. It also has some great words. Dear friend, thinking of you fondly. Thanks, missing you. You make life feel better. I appreciate you. And the dies, the dies. Oh, it's all about the dies. Look at these dies. So we can cut out different leaves and branches, or we can cut out these ones. There's that one and that one. I don't think it cuts out that one. But it does cut out the little flowers of that. So it's an exciting set to have. And it has the most gorgeous designer series paper. Let me get out. There's a whole group here I need to get. No, I think we go to there. Let me go through it. These are all, I've frozen. I'm hoping you're not. So I'll just check it on the screen. It's still frozen on my screen. Hopefully not for you. Obviously, a lot of the young people are home from school and active on their devices. But these are all watercolour scenes that have been painted. So we've got front and back. We'll pull that aside so we can get a good look. They're gorgeous. I love this paper. It's going to make such gorgeous card fronts. I don't even know which my favourite is. I've looked at them several times and gone, oh, that one, and then that one. Even the thistles look great. I had a farm and we had lots of Scotch thistles as a problem, but these look great. And there's that beautiful one at the front. Oh, and the back of that's gorgeous too. So that's our paper. Well, not all of it, because they have given us this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And what do they call this paper? They call it Thoughtful Design Specialty Paper. Thoughtful Design Specialty Paper. It's all leaves, but it's got this ombre look. So it starts with a real pink into an orange on this one. Now, it's only one-sided. This one's purplies and blues and pink. And browns into an orange. Greens to a yellow. And dark blues to a light blue. That's gorgeous paper. Really, really pretty. And to spoil us even further, we have the adhesive backed pearl trio. Now, it doesn't say what colour they are on here, but looking at them, I would say that could be Petunia Pop, and that could be Lost Lagoon and Coral Calypso. I'm having a bit of a guess there with the colours of the paper. So that's that suite. But if that wasn't enough, I've got another suite to show you. Let's bring it all out and we'll have a look. Oh, there's so much of this suite. We'll start with stamp sets. There are two. So we'll start with this set first. Unbound Love. And it has some great sayings and sentiments there. May all your wishes come true. Happy birthday, just for you. You're a true blessing. Feel better soon. You make the world a better place. And with it comes these amazing dies. I absolutely love these dies. We have beautiful shapes here. And we have also some leaves and flowers that match. And you get extra dies to cut out the leaves and flowers. So these would go together and these would go together. But look at the different shapes and frames and things. That's going to be fantastic for just any greeting that we're doing. So, you know, it's a great idea. And this one's got something special about it. And you can, if I told you could make a bow, well, you might have to wait. And I'll show you how. So they're some great dies for that one. But here's the flowers that go with it. Flowers of beauty. So you've got the stems, and it's a two-step stamping. So you can stamp the colours, you can stamp the flowers onto the stems. You've got other flowers here. Two steps for the leaves, two steps for the flowers again. So it's a great idea, and you've got a centrepiece that you can stamp separately. So it's a great idea if you don't like colouring again. There's a way to have it all coloured for you. And what do we have here? We have dies that cut it out. It'll cut out the flowers, it'll cut out the stems, it'll cut out these flowers and these flowers on the leaves. It'll also cut out a whole row of flowers, so there's none of this cutting one at a time. No, this goes through and you cut out, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 on that one. 8 on that one. So there you go, you get 8 flowers with just one run through. And these beautiful stems of foliage as well. So great little set there. And what comes with it, we get some more bling. This time it's in the in colours again. This whole set's in the current in colours. And we've got resin dots here. So they look fun. They actually have a nice feel to them as well. Paper. We all love paper, don't we? Let's get this paper out and show you. So we've got lots of wonderful colours. Again, all the new in colours here. So there's florals and there's what am I trying to say? They're just patterns on the back. And more little bunches of flowers that you could fussy cut out if you wanted to. Not sure I do, but you could. And then different colours. I love this one, Petunia Pop. And some gorgeous muted colours there. And again, the Peach Pie. And there's Summer Splash with Pretty in Pink and Petunia Pop. So, not bad colours there. But Stampin' Up's given us also some shimmery what do they call this? Glimmer paper. And it is glimmer. It's very shiny and bright. There's one of each shade, one of each colour. And again, they're in the in colours. There they are there. Don't they look fabulous, shining away? That'll make any card sparkle or project. But that's not quite all. This is the paper I received when I was at Onstage. I thought I'd better show you this. It's called Frames and Flowers. And I hadn't had a look at it until the other day. Now, we have, again, beautiful papers here. And that one on that side. But we have frames and flowers. Now, there's 2 sheets, is there? No, there's 1 sheet. And they are unfortunately slipping out because we have been looking at them. So I'll just carefully put them aside. And here's another sheet. Actually, I think that might be similar. No, it's different. Definitely a different sheet again. Some of them have fallen out. Here's a couple that have fallen out. They also have frames. These are frames. This centre bit pops out on these 3. And then there's these lovely pattern pieces that you can use. And then here's some more paper. Beautiful colours. Beautiful colours. So that was the additional from On Stage, where I was. We also received on Stage this leaf collection. It's actually one large stamp to make lovely backgrounds for cards, as well as this bundle, Spotlight on Nature. Now, I'll just pop that aside. This is, I have used this a bit. You can see I've used it while we were on stage, On Stage. And it's got this gorgeous flower and butterfly and leaf. I really do like it. But the dies don't match up to that. They're 2 sets of circle dies, and they're all different and different sizes. So it's going to be fantastic to cut out beautiful shapes and circles and different things. I'm looking forward to playing with this. So hopefully we'll have some cards coming your way soon. But now my box is empty, so I'm going to turn you back to me, and we will just let me flick you around. There we go. So hopefully you enjoyed watching, and hopefully we have inspired you to keep an eye out for the new catalogue. And I will see you on Saturday. Yes, it is Easter Saturday, but I'm happy to come live to you. And I will bring you something new and different. I'm just not sure what yet. I'll have a little play and figure it out. But I shall see you then. So have a good week, and I'll see you Saturday. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.